Hi, everyone. I'm Charlene Shirk. Welcome to Digital Champions, where we speak to some of the most innovative thinkers in the digital space. And joining us today from Manhasset, New York, is Christopher Quirin with Cfquirin Consulting. Christopher, thanks so much for joining us today on Digital Champions.
Thank you for having me.
So tell us what you do over there.
I do a lot of things. My background is, basically I started out in the media business, and then I, over the years, went from corporate into my own companies, building agencies and advising clients on startup strategies, P&L requirements that would be necessary for funding, marketing plans, media plans, and I also do. I connect partnerships, sponsors for maybe a hotel group or a restaurant group, figure out where there's some synergy between, similar companies, similar footprints, things like that. So, but I'm pretty much into the data analytics of what we're doing these days, making sure that we're getting a return on advertising spend.
Now, let me ask you this. It sounds like, as you've mentioned, you've been around a long time. You've gone through the different phases and changes of marketing. Now we have digital marketing. Can you talk to me a little bit about how you have seen the business evolve and the direction that you point your clients in now?
Well, most of the time we try to figure out what the real KPIs are, and that requires us asking some very difficult questions at times. But at the end of the day, our solution is based on what's the latest technology that can improve these things, and how do we partner up with those people so that we can provide the services that are necessary in the digital world. I don't think there's one particular platform that is better than the other. I think it's now coming down to geo-targeted, message-centric kind of relationships.
It sounds still like the basics. You want to have message-centric, and you want to make sure you're targeting the right people in the right place. Let me ask you this. When you said you don't really have a preference of one platform or over another, it just matters what works best for that particular client. The debate over, do we text message our customers or do we email our customers? Do you have a preference in terms of its effectiveness?
I can tell you that I found email to be less effective than it used to be. I think people's inboxes are overwhelmed at the moment. And I also think that texting now has become such a viral sport that inboxes on your cell phone are just getting blown up. So it's a matter of balance. And like I said, once you understand, I work from a very simple lens: purpose, process, and payoff. What's the purpose of the company? What's it trying to do? What's it trying to accomplish? Where does it need to go? Where is it currently? And what are the end goals? That to me has always been the basic discipline of what I bring to any conversation regarding marketing, media, advertising, whether it be digital, OTT, whatever. I spent a lot of time in the digital out-of-home space for the last probably 10 years now, and worked with a number of networks, building them into places where advertisers can meet the consumer on a more one-to-one basis.
So let me ask you this. What have you got your eye on in the next year to 2 years in terms of digital marketing? Because the one constant is that it is always evolving and changing.
I look for smart innovators. I look for people that I'm able to take their product and white label it and use it as a tool to help my client. Again, I'm very ROI focused. I think a lot of people come out there and, I don't charge ridiculous fees. I'm willing to take equity in certain companies if that's going to be the best way to expedite getting a deal done. Looking forward, I think that automation and AI are going to be a critical part of what we do with the knowledge base that we have.
All right. Well, Christopher, thank you so much for joining us. He knows of what he speaks, people. We appreciate you sharing your insight for us today on Digital Champions.
Thank you, Charlene. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too. And if you'd like to learn more about what they're doing over there, Christopher Quirin at Cfquirin Consulting. Check them out by going to dailyedbrief.com. Well, I'm your host, Charlene Shirk. That's going to do it for us today on Digital Champions. We look forward to learning something new with you next time.
Simplify presents Addressable CTV, combining the power of TV with the targeting and attribution of digital. Simplify's addressable CTV delivers massive reach with the ability to scale without sacrificing precision. TV buyers can generate incremental reach with household level targeting, frequency controls, reporting, and insights. To learn more about Simplify's addressable CTV and what it can do for your clients, visit simply.fi.